It's Friday of the second week of Advent. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little more about that in a minute. But what I want to talk to you about are two Marian feasts. Well, forgive me. Let me start again. A Marian solemnity that we celebrated on Wednesday, the Solemnity of the Immaculate Conception, and today is the feast day of Our Lady of Loreto. So first, the big one, Wednesday, the Solemnity of the Immaculate Conception. So let me remind you what we believe. Mary was spared from original sin. Remember this, okay? You and I are, how would I even say it? We are saved from original sin by baptism. Not sure saved is the perfect word, but in essence, that's what baptism does. It removes the stain of original sin that was caused by Adam and Eve's sin against God. So Mary, what you and I are given by baptism, Mary was given by God as a gift. By preserving Mary from original sin that you and I are tainted by, because even though baptism gets rid of it, we live with it our entire life, right? All those moments of sinfulness kind of link back to that stain. Mary was spared that by a gift from God. And that's what we celebrate at the solemnity, okay? So it was a holy day and the church was full, so I'm sure you were there. But that's what we remember. And it's beautiful when you look at how things play out, that it falls in Advent, right? So today is a feast, not as big as the solemnity, but today's feast is Our Lady of Loreto. Now, this isn't because there was an apparition there, and you might not even know what this is, but it was promulgated for the entire church. So let me tell you what Loreto is. Loreto was the birthplace of Mary. And the home was in Nazareth. And in that home, not only was Mary born, but it's where the angel would have appeared to Mary in the Annunciation, proclaiming to Mary that she was found blessed by God and offering her the motherhood of his son. And so we believe that not only did the message from the angel happen there, but Mary's yes, saying, "Let it be done unto me according to thy word," happened in that little house. So, moved to Italy, right? We believe, and there's a couple of different stories about this, but that the home was moved. Now, legend says that angels moved that important, holy, little stone house. It could be, it's also been pointed at a family, I believe, I'm trying to think of the name, Ajali. I'm probably getting that wrong. But whatever way it came, it was moved and continues to be venerated for what happened there. And so on today's feast, let's remember what we celebrate at Advent. We celebrate the Incarnation. I've said this before. One of the most important, no, I'm not going to say one of, I'm going to say the most important thing that happened is that God became a human being like you and me. And all of our salvation is linked to that. How fitting in Advent that we remember the place where all of it began. So on this feast of Our Lady of Loreto, let's think about those holy things that we hold true in our faith and in Advent in particular. So as we prepare for Christmas, let's thank God for Mary. Let's thank God for Jesus Christ. Now I'm going to remind you what I started with. This is the second week of Advent. So guess what Sunday is? The third Sunday of Advent. So we're propelling more closely to Christmas. So pray well, prepare well, be a person of hope. Remember what Deacon Brett said, be a light for the people around you. Remember that God is at play in our world, so much bigger than the things that we're afraid of. And it's in that belief and that trust that brings us freedom, freedom from fear, freedom from anxiety. Be the people that we have been created to be. Thanks be to God for Jesus Christ, because Jesus is bigger than everything. Happy second, almost third week of Advent. And this Sunday, Gaudete Sunday, rejoice. It's almost here. Have hope. See you at Mass. I know you can do it. God bless you. God bless your families. See you at church.